Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to do the month of May reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. If you are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you're one of my returning viewers, watchers, or subscribers, welcome back. I'm sending you so much love and light. If you are a cross watcher, please come on in and join us. I'm sending you love and light and blessings as well. Thank you for being here with us. If you don't know, because you are new to my channel, I am not big on signs, Sagittarius. I like to focus on you. But if your reading, if it highly connects to one of my other zodiac readings that I did, I will let you know, and you guys can watch. Just remember, in readings, everybody has free will. Always listen to God and spirit. Do what you feel is best. Listen to your intuition. Never ever force a reading. What's meant for you is for you, but you can insert yourself where you fit, but never force it. If it's not for you, there's incredible other readers on YouTube. And then also you can go and check your chart and see if you resonate better with one of your other signs, like your moon, your rising, your Venus, or North Node, or something like that. Okay? When it comes to tarot and oracle cards, it's really all about energy and the messages. So don't get so caught up in he and she and all of that. But sometimes it is specific where a tarot card reader or oracle card reader will say, you know, it's a man or it's a woman. So, but overall, it's about the energy. Okay? In this reading, I will use reversals for part 2 of your reading. And if you watched Aquarius, Gemini's, or Leo's reading for this month, for May, they came in first, second, and third with the most views. So they got a part 4 because they were able to get extra messages from various decks. So if you came in first place, or you come in first place next month, then, or this month for next month, then you would get like 10 plus extra messages if you come in first. 5 decks of messages if you come in second, and 3 decks of extra messages if you come in third. That's just one of my ways of giving back. There will be other ways as I continue to grow my channel. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It keeps my channel going and growing. I appreciate all the cool comments that I do get, and all the subscribes and all the likes and the views. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. Right now, I am pausing personal readings and personal life coaching sessions. So I will let you know once I open that back up. If you are interested in donating, I do have PayPal and Cash App for right now. Please go to PayPal route and not Cash App, because I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties with them, but they are on the case. They are solving it and taking care of things for me. So I will be back up, but PayPal's the way to go. If you have donated to me energetically with a view, a like, a share, a subscribe, or money, know that every cent and all that energy that you guys put into me, I'm going to put back into you through all these readings and so many wonderful things to come. Sagittarius, I have a few extra announcements and then we can start your reading. So if you look in the description box, you may see, I think I added 3 extra decks. They're not going to be used in this particular reading, but definitely in the near future. So you're going to start to see newer decks that I purchased being used. I also created my own deck, and I'm waiting for it to come back. It's not listed yet. I'm waiting for it to come back so I can get my approval and all that good stuff, and I'll be incorporating that with the channel. Look forward to, in the near future, having extendeds and all that cool stuff, and I will keep you guys posted on everything else. Okay, Sagittarius, let's start your reading. So like I said, there will be 3 parts. Here in part 1, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck, you guys have 2 messages. I almost just took 1. So you guys have, and I suggest you guys look up angels numbers 20 and 5, okay? 20 and 5. You guys have Root Chakra and Throat Chakra, okay? And I will read these cards intuitively, and I will read them from my notes because this deck is just that cool. I really love it. Now, Root Chakra, this one, came out. It popped right out in your pre-messages in my shuffles off camera. This one, Throat Chakra, just kind of fell out like that. Real soft and slow. And I wasn't going to take it, but then when I saw this was Root Chakra, and then I seen this one was Throat Chakra, I know they're connected, okay? So they both involve a lot of truth that needs to be spoken. Truth could be coming your way as well. And I think I'm actually going to read the throat chakra first. The card says, I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Yeah. I don't know why, but I feel like this has come out for you guys before. I don't know if it was last month or some other time, and I could be wrong, but I feel like I've seen this for your sign. It's interesting. So at this time, communication is going to be key, and expressing yourself better with how you communicate. Okay? Some of you may really love the colors red and blue, like a baby blue or like an iced out, icy blue. I love both colors. They're both really pretty. Know that the throat chakra is centered, the base of like your back. Okay? Engage your heart and mind before speaking. So make sure you listen to your heart and connect with your mind and your thoughts before you just give a message to somebody or a response. Really think about what that outcome could be and what you want that outcome to be. If it's not positive, most likely it probably shouldn't be said. Especially if you just want a quick reaction or you reacted too quickly before thinking. You really need to pace yourself and think about what you're saying before you speak it, because words are very powerful. And when they hold power and you put something out there, once it's out there, it's going to be received the way you pretty much put it out there. So speak your truth. Yes, this is good. This is what you should do. But do it in a constructive manner that honors yourself and others. So most of the time, speak very positively to other people. Okay? And this will be a really good benefit for you. You know, you'll see better outcomes, is what I believe. Okay, so let's get to root chakra. It says, I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. So a lot of you are in like a survival mode. You are focused on your resources. You're focused on your path, your growth. You're focused on your gifts and what you bring to this world. And you bring a lot. You know, physical needs are important and survival is important. And we have needs that, you know, are necessary to survive and live comfortably and to the best of our ability. So, you know, the color red may be really significant this month. Please follow your own truth. You know, the truth is here really strong. It's so easy to get caught up in telling people what you want them to hear instead of what they probably need to hear. It's important to stand your truth and stand up for yourself, but also be honest. And it's not always easy to do that when people get used to not being honest. You know, I know life, sometimes we have to play the game of life. But when you stay more on the truthful side, especially with people you love, you need to be on that truthful, honest, you know, side with integrity. When you stand on that side, you'll see more blessings come to you and you'll feel better about the person you are. You'll feel more wholesome and real. Okay? Don't measure your life against anybody else's. Don't worry about what they have and what you don't. Focus on what you do and what you are working for to achieving. Okay? Some of you need to meditate more, pray more, start an exercise program or class. It doesn't have to be an extensive, you know, regimen or routine, but you need to start something that's positive for your body. Even if you are in shape, or even if you know, your body mass index level is where it should be or around that area. It's still good to meditate and to exercise and take up something as simple as stretching and yoga. You know, red crystals may be of significance to you, and the color red, like I said, it may help you to balance this chakra, okay? Some of you are still dealing with a lot of issues from childhood that you have not overcome because you have not addressed them. A lot of people don't always know how. It's okay to go seek professional assistance and help. That's why it's there. That's why doctors and therapists exist. That's why life coaches are here. Everybody plays a significant role in life. We're all here to help. So reach out and get what you need so you can live your best life and be the best person that you can be. You will be so much happier when you get those burdens off your chest, off your mind, and off of your shoulders, off your back. Okay? You don't want any blockages stopping you from elevating higher in romantic relationships, in work relationships, in partnerships and even in your family, because you're still dealing with certain tragedies. There are things we will never get over in life, but you can get through them and be at a better place of understanding of them and how to maneuver forward by not excusing what people have done to you, but by acknowledging your truth in it and how you felt. Your feelings are significant, they are important, and you do have a voice. God hears you, and he also sends helpers. And sometimes having a neutral person who don't really know you or don't know your life, it may seem like I don't want to tell a stranger something, but guess what? That stranger may be equipped to help you get through it and maneuver and live more peacefully. And who doesn't want that? Okay? You don't want any issues preventing you from finding love or finding your meaning in life. Because every one of us, you have a meaning in this life, Sagittarius. Don't ever forget that. Okay, let's get to part 2 of your reading. I will use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck, and here is where I will read reversals only if it comes out that way, though, okay? I will use the formation of the Celtic cross, and then I'll cut the cards in front of you. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius for the month of May, year 2021. For Sagittarius, what do they need to know for May, year 2021 for Sagittarius? Okay. The first card represents you in your present and current situation. The second card represents what's helping you. This is also what's crossing you. The third card represents the best that you can expect from this situation or scenario. The fourth card is an answer to a question that you can ask now. It also represents guidance. It could be both interchangeably. The fifth card represents what's happening next or in your future. The sixth card represents the past. It also could be any fears, and sometimes they're hidden. The seventh card represents how you see yourself or the action you could take guided by spirit. The eighth card represents what's happening in your environment with family, friends, co-workers, relatives, neighbors, anybody around you. The ninth card represents hopes and or fears, could be both. The 10th card represents the outcome. I always start with the bottom of the deck. It represents the overall message of the spread right here. You have guilt. Very interesting. Who else had this in the same position, I believe? Or if it ain't in the same position, it was definitely on the table. I think it was the same position. I believe it was, I think it was Scorpio or Virgo. So you may want to check those out. Check out Scorpio or Virgo's reading when you see this card, the guilt card. There are a lot of people sitting in their guilt right now, as they need to. They're in their thoughts, they're in their feelings, and if this is you, know your position and take accountability for your part that you played in somebody's life or a situation where you could have been the better and bigger person it should have been. But for a lot of you, I'm seeing a lot of people have endured betrayal, and it hurts. It hurts deeply, okay? Certain things can cut to your soul, but everything can be healed, is what I believe. Some people are sitting in this guilt because they had no problem disrespecting others. Somebody had no issue mistreating you. It was fun and games as long as they were the one doing and you were just receiving it. You were taking it. Sometimes you knew certain things, and other times you didn't know if this person was being deceptive or lying or making you wait. Some of them apologized and they got out here and did worse things or the same thing. It's like they're stuck in a pattern, a horrible cycle, a negative cycle, a very toxic cycle. And they repeated it and repeated and repeated. And they were going to go as long and as far as you let them. So, Sagittarius, let them sit in their guilt. Because this is how people learn. I tell people this often. If you don't count your blessings, you lose them. This is not just physical things and material things. Your blessings involve your family, your friends, All the gifts, the physical and the spiritual gifts that God gives you. I've seen people lose their gifts, their talents, because they were horrible to other people. At one point, everything was going right. Now things are going wrong. It's called karma catching up to them. If you can't be good to others, or you choose not to, it's not even can't. If you choose to be mean and vindictive and evil and low vibrational to others, that energy will come back to you at certain points. For certain, it's coming back. And I feel like that's what's happening to people. People are starting to lose opportunities. They're having health issues that they never had. They're stressed in a different way. It's because they built a house of karma. And I've said this in a bunch of readings that I've done so far for this month of May. I've never said this word that much in my life, or this phrase, house of karma. People are building houses of karma and they didn't even know it, because they never thought the clock and the tables would turn on them. They never thought their time would come where now people are mistreating them and people are lying to them and people are not getting back to them and ghosting them and cutting them out, leaving them on red, leaving them feeling left out and alone. A lot of people are losing a lot of people that love them. You know, it's more than just romantic interests. People have lost their respect. So they should feel shame. Shame on whoever has no problem in disrespecting and mistreating those that love them. Shame on them. Shame on them. Let them sit in that shame and that guilt so that they can learn their lessons and be better people. It takes walking away from these kind of people. It takes cutting them out. And it's not to be mean. It's because you need to protect your heart, your health, your family, your friends, and your energy. You can't give people what you don't have because they've sucked you dry. And they are like succubuses. They will continue to suck you dry if you let them. And I feel like a lot of you are done letting them. Good for you. Kudos, 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 standing ovation. You're just focused on what you need to do to prevail. And I have no problem with that. That is the right way. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, in your present and current situation. Despondence. Yeah. Somebody thought that they can keep you under their thumb and you'd always be sad and down. You have come out of this energy. You're seeing the light. You're seeing the good in life. You're seeing that things can be better and people can treat you with the respect that you actually deserve. There's people who are honest and loving. Instead of just criticism, surround yourself with people who give you constructive criticism. You know, we all have things to change and to be better at. But when it doesn't come from the right place, we know it. We can feel it. But when people really love you and they care about you and your health and your well-being, take that as a blessing. And that's called constructive criticism, when they're telling you right. Now, a lot of people don't like to hear what's right, though. What's crossing you and helping you, Sagittarius, in reverse, you guys have discovery. Yeah. You're on a path of discovering yourself. Being with a karmic or around karmic soul ties has helped you understand more of who you are, the strength of who you are, and where you want to be, where you want to go in life, what you want to do, what your passions and what your power and strengths are. So it took being around a lot of these frogs so that you can get to a prince or princess, to get around people who are better for you. You know, I think that's where a lot of people are in this world right now. Everybody's trying to find their soul tribe. People that really motivate them and uplift them and love them for real. Everybody's about that real deal of love. You know, anything and anyone just can't do. It's not enough. When you have your self-respect and you know your self-worth, you require more. It's going higher, going farther. And people on your level are willing to go with you. They're happy to do it. So you're discovering who can come with you and who can't. You are listening to spirit and listening to God. Do not block out your intuition. It's leading you right. Listen to your heart as well. Everything needs to align. Everything connects. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul, everything connects together. Your body, all of it connects. If something doesn't feel right, it's not right. The best that you can expect from this situation is wisdom. Going within and listening to your intuition. Focusing on what you've really learned. Some of you need to write down your lessons of how a past relationship changed not just you, but how did it change the people around you. A lot of people are in this place right now, Sagittarius, of reevaluating relationships. Mother-daughter relationships, father-son relationships, father-daughter, mother-son, business partnerships, friendships, best friends, and not giving everybody a label that they don't deserve. Stop calling everybody a friend. Everybody's not your friend. Let people earn that title. Not everybody's your family, but some of you are too quick to call somebody your cousin. You're wiser now. You're smarter. And I believe when you know better, you are supposed to do better. Absolutely. Use your wisdom so that you don't repeat anything toxic, so that you can break those toxic cycles and habits and live more about your purpose. You need to live in that purpose. Your life is meaningful. It is purposeful. Know that. Some of you do. That's good. If you had a question, I'm on number 4 now. This is also a card of guidance. So let's see what it says for Sagittarius. This could be an answer that you need. You have isolation in reverse. So a lot of you have gone within, but I feel like now you're going to take what you learned inside. And now you are going to implement all of those lessons in various places in your life as you begin to work with different people and expand your social circle. Now you get to come out of your shell, come out of your room, hold your head up high, and talk to people like an adult, like a confident adult. Not perfect, but confident, strong, wiser adult. This is your time to come out and shine. Let the world see the real you. Stand in your truth. What's next? And in your future, Sagittarius, in reverse, you have instincts. So I feel like you're going to be tested. Some of you are definitely going to be tested. It could come in the form of a person, a temptation, an addiction. It could be something big, something small, I don't know. But I'm feeling like you're going to be tested. And Spirit wants to see what you have learned. Are you going to listen to your intuition and follow your instincts and trust them? Or are you not? Anybody in that gray area of confusion? You're going to be forced to make a choice and pick. You're going to go right or left, up or down. Go with the righteous. It's almost like, I think it's called Devil's Advocate, where you can listen to the devil or you can listen to the angel. Always listen to the good. Listen to the angel. They will never lead you wrong. In life, it's not always about doing what you want to do. Sometimes it's about doing what you are supposed to do and what you need to do. When you learn to balance your needs with what you want, you will be free, especially when you live in your truth and you're honest about things in your life. It's liberating. That will help you gain confidence, especially when you stand on honor and integrity. Trust your instincts. Trust what you have learned. You've gone through enough at this point in life to know a lot of substantial lessons, concrete lessons. You have learned them. So if you're questioning if you've really learned them, you're about to find out. It's about who you let around you, who you let in your energy. You should be observing people better. You should be asking more in-depth questions. People show you who they are, but they also tell you. They slip eventually. Especially if they're wearing a mask. They slip. Catch the slip. You don't have to let them know you caught it. You can just move different. You can communicate differently. You may just stop communicating with them all together, all at once. Believe what you know. Believe what you know to be true. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Believe what you know to be true. The past or any fears. You have creation. Some of you were afraid to tap into the creative zone, your creative side, your passions. Don't fear your gifts and don't doubt yourself. And there will always be naysayers and haters and people that don't want to see you make it, or those who don't understand your vision or your gift. There will always be people that don't believe. Focus on those who believe in you. Focus on them, those people who want to follow you, who are your allies, the people that support you and encourage you. There will always be support. More importantly, you need God's support. You need support from your spiritual team and your angels. Create, and don't be afraid of the unknown. See the good. See yourself winning and prospering and being successful and happy. Don't stop creating because somebody don't get it, or they don't like it, or they don't respect it. If this feels right and good to you and your soul, do it. You could be making the next masterpiece. It could be the next big hit. Hit song. Hit record. Hit. It could be anything wonderful. How you see yourself, or the action you can take guided by Spirit. In reverse, you have gratitude. Be thankful for the true friends that you do have. The family that you do have. You need to sit down and maybe get a whole stack of cards, or just take some paper and send out some thank you letters and notes. Call some people and just say, I appreciate you. You are a gift. And don't forget to appreciate yourself. And before you, don't forget to say thank you to God for your life and every wonderful blessing in it. And even the challenging times, because they shaped and molded you into being who you are. Thank God for the blessings that you don't even see 10 years from now, or you don't see tomorrow, or in a week or a month, or in 6 months or a year. Thank God for all the things He has planned for you that you have no idea about. Thank God for everything that you do see, and that you did see, and that you did get to experience. A car, a house. Finding out that you have a gift of writing, or painting, or creating, or decorating, or cooking, or dancing, or being creative and doing visual arts. Starting a business, elevating, getting a bonus, getting a promotion, getting a job, having a new start or a new beginning. There's so many things to be grateful for. Living, waking up, breathing, limbs, walking, having a roof and food in our refrigerators. Just breathing is huge. Some people can't do that. Life is a gift. We all need to show that appreciation all the time. Every day is not just another day. That's another day to be great. That's another day to be thankful. Okay. What's happening in your environment with family, friends, coworkers, people around you is abundance. You see this? Be thankful for abundance. Somebody around you, could be you, is about to come up. I love it. Look forward to blessings and celebrating life. For some of you, this is a shipment of money. Love it. For others of you, this is a new home or moving to a more desired location. Switching jobs, changing careers, elevating, having a higher position, being promoted. Some of you are about to have some of the best friendships in life. Somebody's about to be swept off their feet romantically and have the dream wedding, vacation, and marriage. This is abundance, having excellent health. Maybe somebody went from being sick to being cured 100%. Be grateful, show gratitude. Expect good news coming in. This could be you, Sagittarius, or somebody you know. The ones that love you will share their wealth. They will share their news. Be happy for them. Be happy for yourself. Focus on your abundance and what God has for you. Hopes and or fears in reverse. This is quest. So a lot of you may be a little afraid to take a step forward on your new journey in life, because there's so much to peel back and discover and to know and to find out. Don't be afraid to truly live, Sagittarius. Let yourself experience life the way it's meant to be experienced. You have the wisdom. You've put in the years and time. Now you just have to walk your road. Walk your path. It may be scary. You don't have to run. You don't have to sprint. One step at a time. Just walk. And there will be times you want to walk a little bit faster, and that's okay. There will be times you want to walk slower. That's okay. There will be times you want to run and walk faster and run, walk, and skip and hop and all that. All that is dandy. Do it. Just do it. As long as you are going, get up and go. Get up and keep going. Even when it's scary, even when it's frightening, even when it is unknown. Don't fear the unknown. You have God and your angels and your team with you. Call on them to give you that reassurance that you're strong enough to make it through, because you are. You can make it. Just because you're crying or you're sad or you're scared and fearful or uncertain doesn't mean you can't win. It means you can. You're using all of your tools to get there. Get there. Where is there for you? Where do you want to be? Where do you desire to be? You know, in this big old world, all you have to do is pick. And keep picking. Pick something else. Try something else. Until you find your way. You have the time. As long as we're alive, we have time. What will you do with your time? I feel like Spirit's ready for you to get on your grind. It's time to tap in and do what works for you. Outcome. You have balance. I love it. I love it. Stay balanced. Look at the faces of these people. I always look at their faces. Hopefully you guys can see that. They look mad. They're angry. Because guess what? They are not balanced. But Spirit's calling you to balance your root chakra, your throat chakra, and anything else that needs to be balanced in your life. That means getting rid of anything that's toxic. For some of you, it's people. Changing your surroundings. Detoxifying your bodies. Detoxifying your minds. Change your mindset from negativity to positivity. It can be done. Yes, it takes work. It's the work that's worth it, because the higher you go in life, the better you'll feel, the better off you'll be, the closer you'll be to God. The spiritual work is the most important. That's the work you do on yourself, and you connect with God and Spirit. Stay balanced, because once you do, nothing and no one can stop you but you. Nobody will be able to phase you the same. They won't be able to stop your climb. What is meant for you will be for you, and there are great things ahead for you. Stand tall, stand strong, and know that you have an awesome purpose. And you're meant to be here. So truly be here in your truth. Your truth is the light. God's way is the right way. That's the only way. You got to follow the light. The light is good. God created the light. God is good. God is great. God answers prayers. Pray and often. And also do your part. Get up and do your work. Happiness is your personal choice. What are you going to choose, Sagittarius? It's up to you. The clock is ticking. But understand this, we are all on God's clock. Okay, as I close this reading out, Sagittarius, I'm going to get an overall message from the Earth Magic deck. You have a very powerful reading here. This is the Earth Magic deck I often use to close out a reading. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. Remember, I always meditate and pray over these cards even before I log in, to upload it, before I start recording. For Sagittarius for the month of May, year 2021, for Sagittarius. I'm hearing tap into your gifts. Walk your path. It's an incredible road. It's worth it. You're worth it. You're always worth it. For Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. One more. For the month of May. There we go. That looks better. For Sagittarius. Love it. You guys have, oh wow, the most beautiful cards in the deck. You have rainbow blessings here. And you have summer solstice. This is the happiest card in the deck. These are my favorite cards in this deck. The rainbow is my favorite, and this is the sun card. Things are going to be beautiful and amazing for you. Whenever you listen to God and Spirit and you do it right, even when it's hard and you have to go against the grain, you have to go against what's wrong and stand up for what's right, I guarantee you, you will be blessed. What's at the end of that rainbow? A pot of gold. That's not just money. That's the golden life. This is happiness, harmony, peace, justice, being childlike, laughing, enjoying life, enjoying your family and friends, and remembering to recuperate by resting. Regenerate yourself. Regenerate yourself, Sagittarius. It's a new dawn and a new day for you. And it looks beyond beautiful. It looks magnificent. You are more than capable of achieving this. Blessings on blessings, if you want it. Spirit wants to know, what will you do to get there? Know this. It's worth it. This is worth it. The golden life is worth it. There is no peace like the peace God can give you. There's no happiness like what God can show you. And believe me, it's not just in heaven. You can have it on earth. You can achieve this type of success. This is winning on the highest of levels. This is bliss. Dreams do come true. Sagittarius, I hope this message and this reading resonates with all of you, or as many of you as possible. I'm sending you so much love and light, infinite joy, blessings, and abundance. Know your worth, stay strong, and live your truth. God bless you. Bye, Sagittarius.